Okay, we're going to go over the last three on a Module 2 check sheet. The first one here that I'd like to talk about is number 7. Sometimes they may simply just give you a list of data. This one is 2, 10, 1, 14, 7, 2, 2, 48, 51, and 3, and ask you for this information. I'll be honest with you, I tend to do it on my calculator. What I do is this. I hit the Stat button, and then I choose Edit, which is that first one, and in List 1, I simply type in the numbers. And this one I hit 2, Enter, 10, Enter, 1, 14, 7, 2, 2, 48, a 51, and a 3. Put the numbers in, I hit Stat, go over to Calc, choose one var stats, which is the first one. Since I have one list of numbers, they're all in list 1. And I have the calculator do the work for me, which is, in my opinion, really nice. Let's see here. It says, the first thing it says is X with a line above it, which we say X bar. And that is the same thing as the mean. And in this case, the mean, it says, is 14. So I'm going to fill in 14. Feel free to also do it by hand, which you would just add up all those numbers. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So add them all up. They must have added to 140. Divide by 10 and you get 14, but I kind of like doing it on my calculator. It's a little quicker. The next thing they want is the median, which would be the number perfectly in the middle. In this case, the median is 5. And it says that I scroll down, I see MED, that's 5. One thing that is nice about median on the calculator is you don't have to put the numbers in order from smallest to largest. It does all the work for you. Range is the highest number, which in this case is 51, minus the lowest number, which is a 1. If I subtract those, the range is 50. If I scroll down here on my calculator, I can see Q1 is 2, Q3 is 14. For quartile 1 and quartile 3, interquartile range is Q3, which is 14, minus 2, which gives me 12. Mode is the number that occurs the most, and in this one it's 2. I'm just going to draw like a quick little box and whisker just so you have an idea of what these things stand for. This is my minimum or lowest number. In this case it would be a 1 in this problem. Q1 is a 2. That's right here. The median is this number right here in the middle. It's 5. Q3, so this would probably be actually a little longer. This is a 14, and my biggest number, my whisker over here on the side, way over here would be the 51. Okay, so that's how you'd find those in the calculator. Next thing is probability with cards. I do think that they could give this to you. It says, what is the probability of choosing a 2 or a jack of hearts from a standard deck of cards? Now here's a picture of all the cards. If it's an or, I just simply add up all of them that are 2s, or if it's a jack of hearts. I look here and I see 1, 2, 3, 4 2s, and the jack of hearts is this guy over here, right here. So that's 5 cards that are good cards. So it'd be 5 out of 52. However, if I have a question with and in it, number 9, what's the probability of choosing a 10 and then a 3 from a standard deck of cards without replacement? And means I'm going to multiply 2 fractions. Probability of choosing a 10 first, well, there are 4 10s out of 52 cards. And then a 3, there are also 4 cards that are 3s. But since it says without replacement, if I already picked out a 10, then there'd only be 51 cards left. Then I can simply type that on my calculator. I can do 4 over 52 times 4 out of 51. In fact, why don't I show that to you on your calculator? If I go alpha y equals 4 over 52, right arrow, times 4 out of 51, I see the answer comes out to be 4 over 663. And that concludes Module 2 check sheet.